Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now I'm currently traveling in Barcelona for MWC and I'm checking out a lot of brand new devices, but in today's video I want to share with you a little bit more about HONOR's latest flagship, the Magic 5 Pro. Now last year, HONOR actually launched the Magic 4 Pro and this device was actually aimed at solving a lot of pain points that users face in their daily lives. But this year, the Magic 5 Pro is said to really optimize the entire user experience. So the whole idea here is not just focusing on hardware, but to bring you software that actually works a bit faster just so that it eases you in your daily life. So let's talk a bit more about the Magic 5 Pro. Now first up, the main difference here I would say is actually in the cameras. It's not just about the megapixel count and all that. Now what HONOR is doing here is a lot of software optimization. So the first thing that they have actually optimized to the cameras is actually in terms of their capture speed. You might recall that back in the HONOR Magic 4 Pro, taking photos just wasn't that quick, which makes it a little bit frustrating to the end user. So this time around, with the HONOR Magic 5 Pro, everything has been speeded up a notch. So taking photos is just going to be super fast. Launching the camera app, like taking photos at night is going to be super quick as well, at least much more quicker than what the Magic 4 Pro is able to do. So that's the main thing, one main thing about the cameras. Now the second cool feature about the camera is all about the AI motion sensing. HONOR is using a couple of AI behind the scenes to capture that exact moment which it thinks you might want to capture. And guess what? It was actually able to capture that exact moment when my friends were in air. So this is actually a very cool feature, especially if you are out, you're going for a holiday, you're going for a tour and all that, and you just need the camera to capture that main component. This is where you can rely on the AI motion sensing. Now the third improvement based on my very quick hands-on that I could see is just in terms of the interface of the camera. I noticed that everything was just so much more fluid to operate, taking photos is not just quick like I mentioned earlier on, but the zoom itself, everything was a little bit more stable. I could see very far away, up to 100 times digital zoom just as before. And just so you know, HONOR Magic 5 Pro did get, once again, the DxO mark #1 spot for the camera. So they have been tested by the labs, but this is just based on my personal experience. I think that it is improving a lot of the user experience aspect.
Alright guys, so we've just reached the first location. We've got a really beautiful castle right at the front. Again, everything that you're seeing on the screens now is being shot by the HONOR Magic 5 Pro. We're going to take a picture of a couple of close-up shots, so 1 times, 3.5 times, as well as 10 times. And let's see what kind of detail we can capture from this particular scene right here. Let's go.
Right, so let's move on to the second main thing about the phone itself, and that is actually in terms of the display. Now, displays these days, we all know we always get high resolution displays, high refresh rate, AMOLED displays, LTPO and all that. So that's exactly what you will get on the HONOR Magic 5 Pro as well. But what HONOR is doing slightly different compared to other manufacturers out there is that they have actually again, optimized the software to ensure that it's emitting the least amount of blue light so that it doesn't affect your eyes, especially before bedtime. Other than that, there is also a sensor in the display itself that will actually adapt the display based on your current environments to again ensure the right amount of brightness that goes into your eyes. So it's all about ensuring the most comfortable setting where you are looking at the display and to ensure that the display does not harm your eyes. Another really interesting feature is the fact that the display now goes all the way up to 1800 nits of brightness, which is actually higher than the S23 Ultra. So it's a very, very bright display and it's perfect for those of you who live in hot sunny places where the sun is just super bright and you sometimes struggle to see your display. So yep, that's what you get in terms of the display there. Right, now the third thing that actually HONOR is trying to solve here with the Magic 5 Pro, or should I say optimize, is in terms of battery life. So these days we see fast charging everywhere. It's pretty common these days and we expect it from any flagship. But what HONOR is doing here is they actually increase their battery capacity from 4.6k mAh on the Magic 4 Pro to actually 5.1k mAh on the Magic 5 Pro. So essentially you will be able to get a longer battery life. It's not just about charging fast, but it's about ensuring that you have enough battery to last the entire day, sometimes even more than a day. And when you need to charge it up, you can always use the charger that came in the box, which is 66 watts. Of course, being a flagship, naturally the device also comes with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, so you can expect a very speedy and snappy performance. In terms of the RAM, we get up to 12GB and up to 512GB of storage, so this depends on your region. For us in Malaysia, I'm not sure which specification we will get yet, but hopefully it's the 12GB RAM / 512GB storage. Other than that, in terms of the speakers, yes, you still get your stereo speakers. The build quality is still feeling fantastic. This time round, I was actually able to check out the one in green, which is what you are seeing on the screens right now. It has a matte texture to it, it's very smooth to the touch. I would have preferred a totally like matte, a dark kind of black, but there is also a black that is a glossy kind of finishing. So that's what you will get in terms of the Magic 5 Pro. Now, I also managed to actually get my hands on the Magic 5, the non-Pro version that you can see is in blue, and I noticed that the Magic 5 Pro was actually significantly heavier than the Magic 5. So I don't have a lot of details on the Magic 5 yet, but I'll be doing a separate video on that once those information is available. Anyways, moving back to the Magic 5 Pro, definitely we can see that HONOR is stepping up their game to once again provide a flagship that can fight with all the other flagships out in the market today. And if you are someone who is looking to buy a new smartphone, this is very exciting times because you have once again an additional option to consider. With that said, this really concludes my really quick hands-on with the HONOR Magic 5 Pro. I will be testing out the camera. In fact, I will be doing a very comprehensive kind of camera review since I'm traveling in Spain, so I'll be doing a lot of pictures and all that with the HONOR Magic 5 Pro, and I will share that in a future video, so do stay tuned for that. With that said, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Do appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Stay safe everybody, bye!